Hi everyone, it's Debbie from Dare to Date, and I'm sending you this video because you've booked into an event. And I want to give you some tips and tricks to make that experience the best it possibly can be. I know it can feel nerve-wracking when you've put yourself out there and you've gotten out of your comfort zone, but I can tell you that everything that is wonderful and magical happens outside of your comfort zone. So well done for taking that first step, because you're not likely to meet someone sitting on your couch at home. We don't have Uber Love yet, or Uber Dates. So, as I said, well done. Now, I started Dare to Date in 2011, and my sole intention was to give singles a way to meet in the real world face to face. I've since expanded it from there because I know that it's one thing to meet people, it's another thing to have the skills to be successful dating, also to not sabotage, and to be successful in that space and not bring the past into the present. And I know that dating is a skill like any other, so it's something that you can learn and something that you can succeed at. Like I said, everything good happens out of your comfort zone. So what I want to say, the number one tip is, sometimes we can put a lot of pressure on ourselves and a lot of pressure on event to meet everything. Now, dating is a numbers game. That if you think of the amount of people you meet in your day-to-day life over how many years, and how many people you're actually attracted to when you first see them, is not that many. Sometimes it takes us a while to get to know and like people before we're attracted to them. So dating's a numbers game, and sometimes we have to get to know people before we can form a better opinion. The other thing is, sometimes we can put too much pressure on something. So I love the saying, expectations are the root of all heartache. And it's true. The higher expectations we have of something, someone, an event, a concert, a movie, the more likely we can be to be disappointed when it doesn't go how we imagined in our head. Now, I always tell the story of the movie that's hyped and you go, oh my God, that just wasn't as good as I expected. I recently went to see the Book of Mormon and I felt that way. Whereas if I'd have had no expectation, I know that I would have laughed and enjoyed it a lot more. So what I want to tell you to do is come to the event and let go of the expectation. Have the expectation to meet some new people, get to know some new people, and practice connecting with people, because, like I said before, it's a skill. And sometimes you might walk in there, and we do this everywhere. We walk in, scan the room, and we go, oh my God, there's no one here I could be interested in. But I know, running this business 8 years, that people are surprising, and I've been surprised by people. An event the other night where I talked to people and I was totally blown away by how amazing they were, and they were nothing like I judged them on that initial glance around the room. Now, I know how it feels to be in your position, and I often put myself out of my comfort zone to see how it feels to be in your position. I recently went to a cruise in the US because I'm researching some singles travel, because I know that people need a lot longer sometimes than an event to change their perception. So I went on this 10-day cruise, okay, and it went out of New Orleans, and I'm looking at doing this in the future. And I went to that initial meeting, and I felt how many of you must feel when you come to an event. My heart dropped, and more so because I knew I had to spend 10 days with these people, and I'm like, oh my God, they're not people I'd usually hang out with. I couldn't imagine, I actually messaged my friends and I'm, what am I doing? Anyway, if it was a singles party, I probably would have walked away with no connection, being really disappointed. But because I was forced to get out of my comfort zone and spend 10 days with those people, I've made lifelong friendships and connections, and I had the most amazing time, which is one of the reasons I want to do some of that, because we too often make judgments that are on superficial things. And I often think if we made that judgment on our friends and put that much pressure on a friendship, we probably wouldn't have a lot of friends either. So I just want to say, come with the expectation to just have some fun. Get out of your comfort zone, meet people. And look, I want to say I'm here to support you in any way. And the good thing is you might not meet someone at that event, but they might introduce you to their brother, to their friend, to their sister, to, you know, one of the girls that they know. So expanding your circle and meeting more people gives you the greatest chance to meet someone that works for you, because finding someone is a numbers game, but also getting out of your comfort zone and, you know, practicing in a low risk situation is also great. And I've probably talked for long enough, but I am here to support you in any way, because my passion is helping people to make those connections, to meet people and to be successful. And I get really happy when that happens. And over the last 8 years, there are endless stories of people who are in love, who've got married, who've had babies, who've dated. Their life has literally changed. For some of them, it happened at one event. For some of them, it took a lot more events to do that, but it happened. So I look forward to hanging out with you at the event that you've booked into. And remember, I'm here to help you in any way. Thanks. Bye.